Hey guys! So today I am going to try a new recipe that I saw on YouTube from High Carb Hannah. She has amazing recipes on her channel and I've always wanted to try one of them. So today I am going to try the cheesy hash brown bake because doesn't that sound good? And yes, it's all vegan. So this is what we are going to need for this dish. 2 small red potatoes, 1 medium carrot, 1/4 of an onion, 1/2 of a lemon. We're going to need some nutritional yeast, garlic, smoked paprika, garlic powder, regular paprika, cayenne is optional, onion powder, and I can't believe that I had this. Okay, somebody actually bought this for me, I want to say a few years ago. Miso, I have never used it. I didn't know what to do with it. So I'm going to put it in there. Hopefully it's good and nothing tragic happens. And then you need hash browns. Now, I didn't have the right kind of hash browns. I think she used the shredded ones. I cannot find those anywhere, people. So if you know where to find them, please let me know. So I just got the little triangle ones and I'm going to just smash them up. I think that will be fun for the whole family. And some broccoli, frozen broccoli. Okay, so we're going to begin by peeling the potatoes, carrot, and cutting up the onion, and then I'm going to boil them, and then we're going to make the cheesy sauce. Be back in a minute. So the potatoes and carrot are going to boil for about 10 minutes or until soft, and then we're going to add them to the blender. Say hi, Milo. Hi, Milo. So the recipe says 1 bag or 5 cups of the hash browns. And like I said, I don't have the correct hash browns. And I really wish I could have found those shredded hash browns because I love them. So I think what I'm going to do is, this is like 4 cups. I don't know. So if that was around-ish 4 cups, and then say the rest, I say close to the whole bag. I don't know if that'll be too much. I don't know. And then my plan was to break these up, smash them with something. Let's find something, shall we? I don't know, maybe a wooden spoon? Will that do it? Okay, I'm going to try to figure out something to smash these up with. Maybe just break them with my hands. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, that's better than, not as fun, a little bit more time consuming. So I'm going to break them up into just small little chunks with my hands. And then we are going to add, I believe it's 4 cups of the broccoli. So I'm going to measure out 4 cups of this broccoli. I think it's probably the bag. And then the potatoes and carrot are almost done. Okay, breaking down those hash browns was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I ended up kind of cutting them into little chunks. So I do recommend, if you can find the already shredded or the kind that does come in the little squares, that would be ideal. Otherwise, another friend suggested I could have just made a base with the hash browns and then the broccoli and mix the sauce in and just make it kind of like a hash brown broccoli lasagna. But I have to make things difficult for myself. So I put 4 cups of broccoli in there. It wasn't the whole bag. Now I'm going to attempt to make this cheese sauce. Now I know this might sound easy. For anyone that's vegan, this is kind of a staple. I have literally made this once in my 4 years of veganness, and I didn't love it. But this one's a little different. It's got more spices and stuff in it, so I think it's going to be amazing. And I've tried it that other people have made it, and it's been awesome. So it's just me. So what I'm going to do, I was going to have the blender over here, but I think I'm going to put it over here so that everyone can see. So now this blender, it said a high-speed blender. I don't know how great this blender is. I've had it for 100 years. So I'm going to put in the vegetables, but it said, I need a spoon or something, to add the water, the boiled water from the vegetables slowly. So maybe I'm just going to pick out the vegetables first and put them in. And then add the water slowly like it says. I'm actually going to really try to follow a recipe because usually I just kind of do what I want and then... Okay, so add your cooked vegetables. Okay, and then add the rest of your ingredients. Okay, so the rest of my ingredients are the juice of half of a lemon. So we're just going to squeeze that in there. I think it's going to turn out really good, to be honest with you. I mean, it looks amazing when somebody else does it, so let's see. Okay. And then we've got half a cup of nutritional yeast and a quarter of chopped onion, just a quarter. And two cloves of garlic. I'm just gonna put in some spoons of garlic because, yeah, I don't have cloves right now, so that's probably like 2 cloves. It might be a little garlicky, but I love garlic, so that's fine. 2 tablespoons of miso. Okay, so then I was looking at this miso stuff. It's just like, I didn't even know what it was. I think you put it in soup. I've heard of miso soup. I know I've had miso soup, but it's like a really thick paste for those who have never tried it like me. And how much of this? 2 tablespoons. Okay, so I'm doing it. Let's see what happens. Okay, I just hope that it doesn't expire or something. I don't know. Okay, that's the one really big one, so I'll just use a little bit of a smaller one for the second time around. It smells really good. Okay, I think that's probably enough. I'm making a huge, gigantic mess here. Oh, we'll just, yeah. People are probably cringing as they're watching this. Don't worry, you don't have to come over for dinner. This is how I cook. Okay, so the miso, that part's done. A quarter teaspoon of salt. What did I just have here? Quarter teaspoon of salt. Okay. And a quarter teaspoon of the smoked paprika. I can't believe I had this either. I think I bought this years ago as well for some kind of recipe. And never really used it since then, but like I've got a lot of it. Okay. Paprika. My computer just died. A quarter teaspoon of cayenne, and that's optional, but yeah, who doesn't like cayenne? Let's put that in. Cayenne. Quarter teaspoon. And then 1 teaspoon of regular paprika. I am literally making a mess here. But you know what? Who cares, right? Okay, 1 teaspoon of regular paprika. We'll clean all this up later. A teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder. Okay, so we're almost done the spices part. So 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then now we're gonna start blending. And then like I said, it said to add the water bit by bit. So maybe I'll just put a little bit in right now and then add some more as I go on. Okay, let's blend this up. Okay, maybe we need more water in there. Okay, let's just add more water because that doesn't seem to be doing anything right at the moment. Okay. To say is it really doesn't look very orange. Like hers looked super orange. So I don't know if I did something wrong. I think it's the miso. It smells really, really good though. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put the rest of the water in and hope for the best. So that looks pretty good. It doesn't look like super orange, as you can tell. It looks a little on the brown side. It's got to be the miso. It's got to be the miso and the smoked paprika maybe that makes it dark. Maybe I used the wrong miso. I don't know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of this mixture and pour it in to mix this up to get this coated. Not all of it. She said only use half. So maybe like that. And stir that up. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells really, really, really good. So, I mean, I don't think, let's look at what it looks like. It looks really good. Okay. So now we are going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Oh, bake, hello. I guess I could have had that part done already, but I didn't. And I'm gonna just stir this together a little bit more. And then, it smells so good. I can't wait to eat this. I'm gonna put it in a 9x9 pan. So we're just going to put that in there. Oopsies. I can't even see what I'm doing. Let's go here. Okay. I literally make a disastrous mess when I try to cook anything. So that's cooking with real people. Like, I try. Like, I love to try new things and I love to try new recipes. Am I the best cook? No, not really, but I give it a try. And honestly, anything I've ever made, I shouldn't say that I'm not a good cook. I just don't like following a recipe. But anything I make always turns out really, really good. So, I mean, there's that. Okay, and then pour the rest of the mixture over top. Okay, that seems like a lot, but I'm doing as I'm told. Okay, so then when we put it in, slow fry, baking pan. Okay, cook uncovered for 40 minutes in the oven. Okay, so as soon as the oven is ready, I'm gonna pop that in for 40 minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, so the oven is preheated. This is what it's looking like. And I'm gonna pop that in for 40 minutes. You can put it under the broiler, I guess, at the end. I might do that. We'll see how adventurous I feel. But yeah, so let's put this on for 40 minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, so I just took it out of the oven and this is what it is looking like. I didn't even put it under the broiler. I just baked it for the 40 minutes and it looks amazing. So it's nice and crispy brown on the top. So I'm just gonna wait for it to cool and dig in. Okay, so I just put some on a plate and let's give it a taste test. I haven't tried it yet, it's still pretty hot. But you know me, I just can't wait. Oh, you guys, this is so good. Honestly, it's really, really good. It was super easy to make, except for the hash brown part. I do recommend that you get the ones that are already shredded. It would be so much easier, or maybe even shred a potato, I don't know. But yeah, this is amazing. It's like a really good comfort food, and it's delicious. So I hope you enjoyed watching me attempt this recipe, and like and subscribe, and have yourselves a fantastic day.